recording.
Thanks, Doris.
So you guys
kicks to Smith.
3 minutes of game time and missed like probably one shot.
And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got his first points of the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like
Lakers can't make a
finding the holes in this defense.
On its way from Curry for 2. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season.
Yeah, they're
one
really
of the worst teams when it comes to turnovers.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Jimmy Lillard and Joel Embiid.
Jones against Boozer. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 points. And one reason why the Warriors' assists might not rank that high, they did run a lot of post-ups and isolations.
They did. They like to attack on the block and off the dribble. Ball movement wasn't always particularly effective, but you know, it seemed to me that the Warriors were at their best when the ball was flying around the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And Kevin, that was an outstanding win. To get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter, I think.
I agree, and I think most people probably thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, that they had missed their best shot and overtime wasn't going to go their way. But give them credit for pulling it out.
Put Johnson in. Carnet.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Second, Ricky Rubio.
I didn't do a very good job.
2 words for you about this guy. Fast hand. He was able to come away with the ball a lot last season. He found a way always.
Here's Dellavedova. Connects from 3-point range. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'm just going to say Lillard.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Rubio. Another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
Smith drives in. Here's
I have
Embiid.
a very good
Can't hit. Excellent D there from
Johnson,
Garnett.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
Playoffs.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
You never actually played.
Damian Lillard, scoring point guard, great 3-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it, and of course hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year.
He had a little
winner that ended the series against Houston.
13 for 13.
Lakers trail by 16.
Yeah, before I started recording.
Pass to Jones. Back to Lillard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Olenek, he's checked in for Embiid. Jeff Adrian comes in for Terrence Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Young. It's Felton in for Smith.
Then you talk about Johnson's ability to get a shot on 6'7", huge frame for a junior. With his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in 3-point shooting, 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the 3-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. You know, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that 3-point shot.
And that one's good. And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he could do more to press the issue and draw a foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. He used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive and not wanting to draw contact.
That's a tip.
And it's Golden State with another.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Adrian passes to Lillard. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
They're a very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Lakers. Damn. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Miller's checked in for Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors leading by 18. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dellavedova's got 18 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit.
I'm a baseball umpire.
Felton goes in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Here's Rubio.
I didn't want to put up a shot I wasn't going to make, so I'm like, there's no way I'm ending this streak.
And after just 1 quarter of play.
That's the first quarter stat.
Tune in this Wednesday night, November 19th. The Dallas Mavericks.
No.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
All right, Rubio.
Warriors leading by 18.
Whoa.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Chris Anderson out there with Boozer. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Miller, and it's Curry in at the point. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Nick Young re-signed with the Lakers this past summer and couldn't be happier. He said it was always his dream to be a Laker, in fact. He said, this is home. I would love to finish off here as a Laker. My kids get to go to school and say, my dad is a Laker, and that's big. It's a big difference than being on any other team. Guys?
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Nicholson's checked in.
As of late, I've learned to.
Felton goes in. Misses from close range.
Rubio,
that's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
And Stephen Curry, another 3. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Like Rubio, I've been taking advantage.
It wasn't really hard to see why the Lakers struggled so much.
I'm like, oh, I have Steph Curry. I just happen to have all the good players on the team. I'm taking advantage of Nash.
Borderline embarrassing.
And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Embiid, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Young comes in for Butler. And Smith subbed in for Lamb. And Golden State also making a change. Nash is checked in for Miller.
As you said with the Lakers, last year the defense was near the bottom in a lot of categories. Opponents averaged almost 110 points on them. Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, it was a bit of a mix between effort and planning and personnel for the Lakers and their defensive struggles.
Well, they would give up the most points in the paint and fast break points over the course of the season, and you give up easy chances like that, you're not winning.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Lakers passing it around, and that one's good. Lillard's got 10.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has.
Alright, not happy about that.
With as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
Just a shot.
Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Nope.
And Chris Anderson picks up the foul.
Does that count as a shot?
That's his first foul.
No. Hold on. Game stats. No! That feel. Alright.
Lakers trailed by 21 to the middle. There's Embiid. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Nicholson and Boozer with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. A nice shot by Nash.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Lillard attacking. Warriors with the rebound.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Okay, now you have like 66% of our misses.
Lillard with it, picked up by Ginobili. Step back and squared up. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Curry kicks it over to Nash.
Put up.
Cranes it
there you
from
go.
beyond
Get back
the
on
arc.
track, Steve.
Nash has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And that one's good.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Yes.
Another 3 for Golden State.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
They legit sit when I
knocked away. Curry with the steal. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Ginobili can't hit.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Here's Young. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors leading by 21. Ginobili with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Oh, yeah.
Should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
I think he missed the 3 that.
Lillard attacking. And again, it's the Lakers.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Here's Curry.
Come on.
He's coming off a 34-point game against Charlotte.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that
game.
Yes, yeah.
Come on, man.
Everyone knew that the Warriors were going to be a team on the rise after their deep run in 2013. Steve, you saw it firsthand, and they climbed to the ranks of the best in the West in 2014.
Well, they didn't end up where many had hoped, which would have been in the top 4 of the conference, but they were powerful at times and tough to stop. And in the West, you know, they still finished 6. It just shows you the depth of the conference.
Jones checked in for the Lakers. He hits
well,
one
I
and
can't
misses
see
one.
the freaking fat guys in the.
You know, and to be fair to the Warriors, 6th in the West
Hurry.
is still a pretty significant accomplishment when you consider how many really good teams are out there in the Western Conference. 50-win season.
You get 4 fouls in the first half.
When it
There's no
only
way you
gets
can
you
go
the
the
6th
second
seed.
half.
That's the problem.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And for the Warriors, yes, they finished 6th in the West last year, but they can compete with anyone in the conference with their shooting. In fact, they hit about 40% of their threes against Western Conference teams last year.
Jeff Adrian's checked in for Embiid. That one is no good.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
That's
but I'm not going to purposely foul out.
Defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Warriors leading by 20. Nash right side. The tray.
In the
that
corner.
One goes. Count it. Nash has got 16 points.
Once you get that,
he shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the Lakers call time here.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
And Los Angeles with some changes.
Lillard
Butler comes in for Young.
For like
it's
not even
there for J.R. Smith. Some changes for Golden State. Lillard dishes to Jones. The pass to Lamb.
I guess like that little commercial break.
1:33 left now here in the second. Lets the three fly, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often
Kevin Garnett just hit a 3. What is the world coming to?
When he touches the ball, it's going up.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Rubio, Garnett. Oh, Johnson needs another 3-point shoot. He has something wrong with his back, though.
Jones, the pass to Adrian. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lamb, good.
And they ranked him 59.
After that scoreless first quarter.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. Again, Golden State.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And that one's good. And it's 9 points for Lamb.
I was going to say,
they've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula. And it's really a sign that the
offense
is
like 80,
clicking.
though.
Good. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half.
The ball back.
Wide open. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Well, a dangerous trend here, guys, because they're starting to live and die with the outside jumper.
Yeah, you don't want to always do drive-through. Every now and then you got to go inside to eat.
A shot and
pump fake, draw contact, and get to the foul line.
The dish to Butler. Lillard attacking. Adrian kicks to Lillard. Butler passes to Jones. Back to Butler. Outside, Jones.
Just back up.
Feeds it to Butler. The three-pointer off the mark. Takes the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors
ahead.
It was
right there. I thought I let off too early, but it said it was too late. I didn't see any of the stats I was reading about. Really? Everyone's so worried about the Jazz. No one remembers how good I played. 6 assists. I just want to see the stats. I think that's it.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has.
I'm not going to drop.
I bet he adds a lot more to that talent in the second half.
Like, I'll trade, like...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 19 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Young is out there with Jones. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then there's Embiid. And it's Lillard in at the point. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. To the middle, and Embiid throws it down.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now Nash.
Well, Joel Embiid, born in
Cameroon, good pass. Too bad he's wearing the wrong uniform.
Player. He only started playing basketball at the age of 16. He'd been playing soccer and volleyball, but to tell you, his development in the game has been rapid.
Here's Nash. He's got
19 of his points have come in the paint.
Here's Dellavedova.
In the corner.
And another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to
roll
operate
off
from behind the arc.
Beautifully.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Lillard attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
So we get them both.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. That was way deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years.
See, if someone's ever about to
gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
I'm not ever gonna put my hands up. I'm just like pretend that I'm setting a pick in the air, so I jump up with the pick.
Nash, and the whistle blows. It's going to be
so I jump up with my hands up like a pick, and just let them hit me, and then it's an offensive foul.
There's Nash with the 3.
In traffic.
Count that one.
Like, in a
Nash
lot
has
of
got
traffic.
6 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. The question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise
history, the last game of the year,
going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Johnson attacking. Good on the shot.
Don't get another
Johnson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching.
Oh, the guy's body in the way. Yeah, no way I'm making
that. Where they were not going to be able to win enough
games. He's freaking
games.
blocking my shot.
Lakers working the ball around now. Smith with it, guarded now by Rubio. That is good. 25 points for Lillard.
A lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Back to Rubio.
Make
a 3 ball.
There you go.
Rubio can't get that
Ricky
one to fall. Lakers
Rubio.
have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the basket by Lillard.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Warriors leading by 22. Back to Garnett. Deflects the pass. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Yeah,
4th spot held by the Lakers.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Felton comes in for Damian Lillard, and that one's good.
Man, if their last
I'm
5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here. The offense is taking advantage of it.
How about that? They respond to a 3-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Well, Raymond Felton has been, throughout his career, very solid starting point guard. But last season was arguably the worst of his career. The shooting percentage tumbled, and I thought at times he just really looked out of sorts offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, sharp-eyed NBA fans may have noticed, but a new addition to NBA jerseys this season. For franchises that have won a championship, there's a small gold tab on the back of the jersey collar. The tag has small writing showing how many titles the team has won. Celtics and Lakers with a little extra bragging rights. Guys, what a nice touch.
Yeah, certainly a badge of honor. Doris, thank you. And Felton
I don't like how Jones shoots either.
He's hoping to bounce back.
He's like, it doesn't go, then it like
he's in his 30s,
almost
Kevin,
like a lag, but it's not. Like,
a reserve role.
His shots like
can do a little bit of everything.
I'm assuming.
Off the
bench it was a lag.
As a backup.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's
right here
Rubio.
for 100, Ricky.
And the 3 off target.
What is up with you,
He's
Ricky?
been off his game this
All these
quarter,
like
just
semi-good shots.
Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Terrific work by Embiid. He's got 16 points, and boy, are his rebound numbers ever impressive.
Top of the world.
And I'll tell you what, Clark, it's
right
all about
boss.
effort, guts, determination. He is just fighting today and dominating as a result.
I don't think
and a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Actually, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Caron Butler's checked in for
the
Young.
over,
And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Smith. Early on last year, the Warriors showed that they were going to be a team to make the postseason in the West.
Yep.
Couldn't get the home court advantage, though, and that kind of hurt them.
Yeah, it did. And as dangerous as their team is in the playoffs with
really
the shooting ability they have, they're much better if they could have gotten that extra game at Oracle Arena.
Felton goes in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That extra game would matter in the end. Last postseason, the Warriors lost to the Clippers in a back-and-forth Game 7.
Well, the Warriors expected and hoped to go farther than the first round of the playoffs, but you have to give them a lot of credit for playing the Clippers as tough as they did, considering they were down multiple centers during that series.
And the Lakers making a change here. Adrian's checked in.
Well, for the last couple of seasons, we've seen the Lakers really struggle with injuries to their star players, and it shed a less than flattering light on the team's bench depth.
Risky,
It's
I like
forced
it.
guys to step into roles that perhaps they aren't quite ready to handle.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Felton goes in, and the shot is good. Felton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face
the whole
of a
Paul
defender
Pierce,
that towers over.
Well, he almost seems to enjoy those
not
mismatches,
smart at all.
Steve. It gives him a
I thought
chance
the
to
Joe
show what a
Johnson
strong
pickup was
finisher
good.
he
Darren
is.
Williams was a great pickup.
And some feel the Lakers, Steve, failed to really
he's not
address
happy
their
in
bench
Dallas.
depth, whether in the
there's
draft
talking
or free
he might
agents.
actually come back
Well,
to Jersey.
generally they've had success
Brooklyn,
with broad strokes in acquiring star players over the years, but with the new salary restrictions, it takes away a lot of the
All 5 of
advantage
his
that
fouls
the
have
Lakers
been
have had over the years. So this may be a
Now
new
they get
era
the-
for this franchise in terms of team building.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall.
This Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things
so there's
that have
actually
plagued this
talk
team.
Great interplay there
that
between those two
Darren
teammates.
Williams might be heading back to the East Coast.
Outside Butler.
The Mavericks don't want him, or he's not happy there or something.
And that comes off the assist by
I'm not
Raymond
quite
Felton.
sure.
Butler's got 5.
The defense left him just a little
Scenario
window to get through, and he
But
just ducked
there
in for the
is
layup.
talk that
Terrific job.
next year he may not.
And you look at the free
be
throw
back in the
disparity for the
Mavericks
Warriors.
uniform.
Not the most surprising stat. They're
Do you
more of a
want
jump
him back
shooting
on the
team than a
Nets,
slashing
though?
team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots,
I
then
think
you can't also
after
turn it over
losing
at a
Joe
high rate. I think
Johnson,
that's where they have to improve.
that the Nets need a leader besides
Felton
Lopez
attacking.
to be on the team.
And he gets it to go.
But if they're
11
going to
points
pick
for
up a
Lamb.
vet,
That is
they have to
some
pick up
real
someone
serious
in free
dime
agency. They
dropping
can't
there.
make any more ridiculous
Exquisite
trades.
assist.
Jones
I don't know
for
whose
3.
idea it was for that Paul
Rebound
Pierce,
by Raymond Felton.
Garnett.
Here's Lamb.
No one was.
The shot is off.
I don't know whose idea it was.
And at the end of the
And I
third
don't
quarter,
know
a
if he thought it
huge
was
lead in this
a good
one may
idea.
already have been
Pick
decided.
up Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce for like back-to-back years, first-round draft picks.
On tap.
So now that, like, I think the Celtics have 2 top 10 draft picks. Absolutely ridiculous. Noble, Anderson.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about
and
the
my dad said
creativity?
he said
Next
couple of years are just going to be absolutely rough
set
for
up
the
the
Nets. Like,
basket.
no matter who they hire,
Serious creativity.
it's just
setting the
it's
floor
going to
for
be
the
impossible.
Warriors.
Like, because
Nash
they're
is
not
out
going to have
there.
any young
Matthew
kids that they
Dellavedova.
can build up.
Then there's Boozer.
So,
Then
I mean,
there's
Rondé Hollis
and it's
Jefferson
Anderson in at the power forward
played
position.
really good this year.
Intelligent passing there to
They
make
have
that
to
hoop
stop
possible.
The Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
I don't even think Jay-Z wants to keep stating
Kept
that.
alive.
How friggin' embarrassing.
And Los Angeles
Something like
guys
that, like,
shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. They get it back.
Something happened.
Nicholson. The layup off target.
Like, might not be
And here we go with Steve Nash.
But he's at every game. He's courtside every game.
And Ginobili with the three.
He's
like
right
the
there
offensive
with
awareness to
Beyonce.
exploit that lack
Like,
of
she's
coverage
not
on
on
that
board.
play.
Like, she's there too. Like, it's not just like,
Nash
it's not just like a
against
Jay-Z
Pressey,
thing. It's like
and
a
the whistle
bullshit
blows. It's going to be
thing.
on Steve
They're both
Nash.
at the game.
That's his first foul. Terrence Jones is checked in for Butler.
Substitution for the Lakers. Terrence Jones.
Damn,
1 minute
almost
now
got that
into this
5
fourth
second
quarter.
limit.
Up off the screen. Jones, no luck.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing
A
are
little
almost
sliver.
automatic.
Yep.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Less than that. We're in the fourth. I should.
Here's
definitely
Pressey.
do better.
There's a screen. Here's Lamb. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just
Whoa,
too
they
easy.
scored 91 points. Look at
Warriors
that.
have gone 2 of 3 from
They
the
even
field to
dropping
get the
three.
fourth quarter
I
started.
don't really pay
Here's
attention.
Dellavedova.
I'm just kinda-
Another three for Golden State.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
That's why I have so many reaching fouls. Like, I have
Lakers
NBA
have gone 3 of
2K
6 from the
3
field
for
so
PS2.
far in the fourth
Like,
quarter.
alright, so basically, here's what happened. My mom, like, after my grandfather would
No
visit,
good.
he gave
Nice
my brother
D
and I, like,
from
$20.
Nash. Golden State's gone 3
And
of 4 from downtown here in the
Most
fourth.
of that money would go to us going to GameStop,
The second effort,
going to the
and the layup is up and in.
PlayStation 2 section,
Dellavedova's
which
got
was
8 points here in this
literally,
quarter.
like, not a box, but it was like
And Los Angeles
like the
guys
metal, like
shooting about
it was
43% here
basically
in
like
the
a
fourth
metal
quarter.
crate, and it was filled with like a whole bunch of used PS2 games.
Pressey against Nash.
Tony and I,
Here's
well,
Lamb.
I would buy
And it's off from
the
three-point
PS2
range.
games, and Tony would buy the
Warriors have
Wii
gotten 4 of their 6 shots
So
to
before you
fall
knew
so
it,
far here in the
he would
fourth.
come home with, like,
Pretty nice
two
efficiency there. And
brand
that
new
one's
Wii
good.
or
And
like
now
one
it's up to
brand new Wii
25
game,
points for Steve Nash.
and I would come
Great
home
outside shooting
with,
fueling
like,
this run.
4 or
And the
5
defense getting
PS2
bombarded.
games.
They
As
just
soon as
haven't
you
been
can
able to
hit
slow
5
them down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be
because
on
like
Steve
now
Nash.
that
That'll be his
like
second
if
foul
I
of the game.
went to GameStop and saw that they were there,
A little
I'd
over 2.5
probably,
minutes
like,
have passed
buy
here in the
more.
fourth quarter.
But now I
No
only
good from
buy
Lamb.
a few, and I ask
Well, the
them,
effort
like,
was there, but he
first.
just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the wide open shot
Like,
from
I still
Ginobili.
use it.
And it's
Like,
good.
it was, like,
Assisting on the play was
I
Dellavedova.
still use it because like,
Dellavedova's
when I
got
was
3
playing
assists
PS4,
tonight.
like,
Well,
some of
the lead
the old
isn't getting
games I
any
have on
smaller.
it,
I mean, this is an
I still like to
incredibly
play them.
well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
like I would.
You know, that's
I
the
would-
thing,
I-
Steve.
I
To
never
dominate
sell
as they have in
anything.
front of a
Like,
hostile
I'm
crowd,
not
really impressive.
sold my Wii.
Nicholson makes no
Haven't sold my
mistake on the
Wii.
open
They'll have all
jump
my
shot.
Wii games. They'll have all my PS2 games. They'll have all my PS4 games. My Xbox.
Well, it
Kinect.
seemed slightly
have all
controversial when it
those
was
games.
introduced a few seasons ago, but I think we can all
Like,
agree now
legit,
that the new flopping
everything I
finds
have,
have been a big
everything
success.
I bought, I've
Flopping
kept, 'cause,
seems
like,
to have gone down across
Not,
the
it's not
board.
even like I'm gonna get the same amount of money back. So it doesn't
Pressey
make
kicks
sense
to Nicholson.
sell it.
He
It's
drains the
like
quick
one
shot.
end.
Nicholson's got 4 points in the quarter. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal
Like I know
attempts
why
since the
people
start of the
sell
fourth
it
quarter.
because they're like, at least I get
The
some
feed
money
now to
back or whatever.
Ginobili. 3-pointer.
But like 29 still like play a lot.
It's
Especially
hauled
with
in by
someone
Los
like
Angeles.
down here every
Jones
night.
has got his 7th
Like,
rebound of the
we
game with
have
that
to
last
mix
one.
it up eventually, and I think that
Here's Adrian.
us not really selling.
Over to the left wing. And Matthew Dellavedova
Really?
is going to pick up the foul.
That's what the overdo is for a second. I don't think that was there yet. Now there's anthrax in your eyes.
And here is Los Angeles now.
Halloween.
Pressey dishes to Jones.
Oh, that's
Pressey
good.
passes
That's
to
a lot.
Nicholson. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul.
Hell of a.
Now here's Lamb. Tight defense on him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Carlos Boozer.
Oh wait,
you look at
no,
Jeremy
Michael
Lamb,
Brantley.
physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan. Jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
This might be the game where I score like over 180 points. I was like,
here's
this is the game I'm probably going to score like the most amount of points. I had like 41 points.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass, you're right, then assaulted the rim.
Yeah, now that's getting the job done on the boards.
I mean, obviously I am.
Good. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Really early to the game.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded, and even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but, solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
On rainy days where like the weather's like kind of iffy. What? Backcourt violation?
It's gonna be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision making, but not so here in the second.
Obviously, I'm not gonna lie.
Here's Lamb. Passes it to Pressing.
I don't know what was up last game. Maybe
here's Olynyk. The shot from the low post is good. Olynyk's got 4 this quarter. Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Lamb. Nash with some nice D. The Warriors shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Here we go, all alone. Olynyk can't hit. The Warriors shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books.
I can really see that shot here.
Gaudy win for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to be up 2-0 in the season series.
Yeah, but still 2 more games upcoming between them, Steve, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Steve Nash. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
Timeout.
That's good. They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 31. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some changes for Golden State.
It's just going to be for 45 seconds, but I don't like having guys go in who
so it's the Warriors now.
That are super tired.
Here's Rubio.
I always feel like that.
Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett.
Come on, just let the team in.
We've watched Lamb play great basketball. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Diamond and a diamond and a, what was that, money bag?
He hits the second
from the line. Finals coming up.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at
like I get out of school
leaving points at the line.
I don't know if I'll actually.
Jones for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way.
No way you can come back from this deficit.
Probably like
just not enough time left on the clock.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Although I do have Memorial Day weekend, nice long weekend.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Dishes to Johnson. From deep. It's blocked. Here's Adrian. Can't get it to fall.
Wow, look how much.
We see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean,
these
guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player.
Let's quickly see the box score for Lakers. Yeah, my finger action. Wow. Dellavedova finished with 29 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Nash finished with 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. That's good for him. Curry finished third with 22 points, 0 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal, with 2 turnovers and 5 fouls. Ginobili finished with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Dellavedova also had a block. I didn't see that. Johnson finished with 13 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 fouls. Rubio finished with 13 points as well, with only 1 rebound and only 5 assists, but he also had a steal, and he also had 1 foul. Livingston finished with 3 points, 1 rebound, no assists, no steals, no blocks, no fouls, no turnovers. Jones finished with 2 points and 4 rebounds in 11 minutes of play, so that's for him. That's a lot of play. Garnett finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 fouls. No blocks or steals in 11 minutes of play. Boozer in 18 minutes of play. That's a lot. Had 1 point. I think he was probably the only one who took a foul free throw. Hold on, wait. We'll come back down to Boozer in a second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the only one who took a free throw. The Boozer went 1 point, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, no steals, 1 block, 1 foul. Miller and Anderson both went no points. Miller had no rebounds. Anderson had 4 rebounds. Miller had 2 assists. Anderson had 4 assists. Miller had no foul, no turnovers. Anderson had 2, unfortunately. And Anderson also had 3 fouls, opposed to Miller's 0 fouls. I just want to see, how did Lillard play? 27 points in 16 minutes. He had 27 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 turnover. Made one three-pointer, made all 4 of his free throws. Do they have anyone not healthy? No. Allen has a concussion, but Johnson has a pinched nerve in his neck, in his back. I don't know if he should be playing 11 minutes. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. So, peace.